White woman gives birth to a black baby and accuses her husband of having... What? Wouldn't she be the one doing it with a black guy? Today, we're reacting to funny news headlines. Hopefully none of these are about me.
Chicago teen sleeps with all 5 of his bullies' mom to assert dominance. This is the type of confidence I need in my life.
Why is he asserting dominance over his bullies? Bro, one of his bullies is about to be his son.
Today, we're checking out some of the funniest news headlines I could find. Guinea pig to become father to 400 after breaking into female enclosure. Why is the guinea pig smiling? This guinea pig has got to be locked up. There's no way he didn't know what he was doing. You can't mistakenly get 400 things pregnant. IKEA confesses that their meatballs are made out of people that didn't find the exit. I think that makes it more exciting eating.
This is like an SCP. Like, there's an SCP that's in IKEA. Do they make people into meatballs in that IKEA?
These IKEA meatballs. Maybe I'm weird. Quote from man stab. What are you gonna do? Stab me? Did this age well or not? Because, I mean, he did stab him, but then he's hurt. I don't know. Researchers have found that plants know when they are being eaten. Vegans gotta eat air now. No, vegans can't eat anything. The Ohio butthole tickling bandit has escaped custody and is being hunted by police.
Why is he the butthole tickling bandit? How do you let someone tickle your butthole and not stop it? I feel like that's very easy to stop, bro.
Yeah, definitely watch out for that guy. Look at his eyes. And I think I'm forgetting the fact that he's a butthole tickling bandit.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Man sues McDonald's for still being depressed after eating Happy Meal. I shouldn't laugh at this. I hope he's better now. Prisoner who died and was brought... What? Prisoner who died and was brought... Bro, I can't say this. Read! Cloud spotted
I want to know what that said. This guy can't read. Prisoner who died and was brought back claims his life sentence has technically ended. Technically.
Prisoner who died
I would agree with him.
Bro, I can't say this. Gun-shaped cloud spotted over school. All students suspended for 5 days. What? Yeah, let's just suspend the students for
they were responsible.
Going up to the clouds and making this. Or what's
they were gonna do something.
Don't care, bit. Now that's a nice 5-day vacation. Mike Tyson offered zookeeper $10,000 to let him fight a silverback gorilla. That's a new level of stupid.
I don't know if he would win.
Mike Tyson would obviously win. This Nigerian scammer sold a fake airport for $242 million.
Who's buying an airport? How are you selling an airport? I want to buy an airport. Anybody got an airport for sale?
If everyone could do this, they would. Wonder what he sold it on. Surely no one was buying an airport from Craigslist.
I want to buy an airport.
That is the type of thing Elon Musk would do. Man sues himself and wins. A Kentucky man who threw a boomerang that flew back and hit him on the head has sued himself and won. Man, imagine just suing yourself and getting money. Yeah, I'ma just sue myself. I'ma punch myself. Man spikes his goodbye cake at work with laxatives. Chaos ensues as people shit everywhere. Why does he look so happy?
Why is he looks so comical. He does not look like he has normal proportions, bro. Why are his ears so big and why is his face so red? Is it because he was pooping all day? He was pooping all day from his own laxative? Yeah.
I wonder what his motive was. Just wants to see everyone themselves.
He hates his job.
Fair enough. Man with bizarre name arrested. Nah, this guy's literally a stormtrooper. BZ doo doo zoopity bop bop.
This guy does not know how to read it with pizzazz. Bees out doo doo zoppity bop bop.
What the fuck? What's the actual crime here? Is it having just a bizarre name? He's probably just innocent, just has a really weird fucking name. Wife stabs husband with squirrel. Out of everything you can stab someone with, you go with a squirrel. She does look like the type of person to stab someone with a squirrel, though. Man tried to seduce undercover officer with chicken Alfredo. Looks like they just forced this guy to wake up and took a photo of him.
That would work on me. You can seduce me with chicken Alfredo. Take me out to Olive Garden and give me a chicken Alfredo. I will fall in love with you immediately. Okay. Not to let out the tactics, but
this guy's got no clue what's going on. Florida man caught on security camera licking doorknob for 3 hours. I mean, it's weird, right? But 3 hours, that's kind of impressive. I think this guy needs a bit more credit than he's getting. Arrested during haircut. Breaking news, man arrested in the middle of getting a haircut. Nah, that's wrong. There are levels to things, right? And getting your haircut, that's very important. If you're gonna arrest someone while they're getting their haircut, he must have done something bad, like real bad, like R. Kelly bad. Hungry photographer deletes all photos and leaves after being denied food at wedding. Honestly, I don't blame him. If I'm taking photos for your wedding and you won't even give me a plate of food, I'm gonna burn your photos and ruin your fucking year. Texas man is allegedly so drunk, cops have to hold his head up for the mugshot. Yeah, allegedly.
His face,
man is allegedly so drunk, cops...
His face! Look at his eyes!
Have to hold his head up for the mugshot. Yeah, allegedly. Hiker lost on mountain for 24 hours, did not answer rescuers' calls because he did not recognize the number. Yeah, they do say stranger danger, especially when you're lost on a mountain for
To be fair, I wouldn't answer either, probably. I would be too scared to answer too. I get it.
24
I get
hours.
it.
What an idiot. Man says his threat to blow up a bathroom had nothing to do with the bomb. Boy 10 steals parents' car to visit grandparents 68 miles away. Then tells police he is a dwarf and has forgotten his license. Being able to drive 68 miles and having the confidence to tell the police that he's a dwarf.
He's smart.
Florida man on drugs kills imaginary friend and turns himself in. See, I would have some sympathy, but like that imagination of your friend should be perfect. And you killed him? Hell nah. What the fuck?
It's a Florida man. Why are we surprised?
Hunts a man who chewed bus seat. This just reminds me of whenever you go to like a public pool, you get those wobbles and there are always bites out of them. Why do kids chew shit? What, you've never came to the point in life where you want to eat a seat?
This is not a kid. This is a grown boy. He's at least like, I don't know, 16, 17. He's biting a seat for what? For what reason, bro?
You're that hungry? Senior nurse set off emergency alarm so he could watch colleague's breast bounce as she dashed down hallway. Man, this photo is not doing this guy justice. He thinks what he's done is cool and he's literally posing. This is like a pose for an Instagram post.
He's mogging right now.
Schoolboy drawing helped police track down man trying to get into school. Yeah, that's a lie. No detective can identify someone by this drawing. White woman gives birth to a black baby and accuses her husband of having sex with a black girl. I mean, maybe she just didn't cheat, you know, and it was just by coincidence. Surely. Nightclub DJ beaten up.
Wait, what? White woman gives birth to a black baby and accuses her husband of having with a... How does that make sense? I'm not processing how this makes sense. Wouldn't it be her fault? Am I stupid? Wouldn't she be the one doing it with a black guy? Is that the joke? That might be the joke.
Just didn't cheat, you know, and it was just by coincidence. Surely. Nightclub DJ beaten up after playing Despacito for the 10th time. If I'm going to a club and Despacito is playing for the 10th time, I'm gonna wake up because that's not happening. Antisocial woman pretends to be blind for 28 years so she wouldn't have to greet people. That's a new level of being an introvert. Woman arrested for training squirrels to attack her ex-boyfriend. She kind of does look like a squirrel.
She looks like a squirrel, bro.
Look at her. With all these squirrel posts? We've already had a squirrel post. Why are squirrels used as a weapon? Maybe the government is hiding something from us. Man refuses to turn up to work from fear of ruining perfect blanket of snow with footprints. Yeah, that's fair enough. I don't blame him. If he gets fired for this, that is a joke. A real person would understand. Elderly man escapes nursing home to attend world's biggest heavy metal festival. That's a nice way to end your life. Stylish but illegal monkey found.
Bro would die. The bass gets too high. He falls over dead at that concert, bro.
On roaming Toronto IKEA. Stylish but illegal.
I love this monkey. I did not know that this image of this monkey comes from like a headline. Is this real? He's so cute.
Monkey found roaming Toronto
I've
IKEA.
Seen people post this image before.
What a weird headline. Florida woman calls 911 after McDonald's runs out of McNuggets. Yes, the best solution. Now, if she called them for a McFlurry, there would have been problems. Bizarre conspiracy theory claims Eminem died in 2006 and was replaced by a clone. Man trades baby for 15 Big Macs.
Didn't they also think that about Avril Lavigne? Is she also replaced by a clone? Much to think about.
Guy doesn't look like he's ever reproduced with anyone. If he has, everyone has hope in the world. Florida man falls asleep while robbing home. I swear, people from Florida are crazy. Man donates kidney to girlfriend's mother. She marries someone else a month after operation. I've got heartburn from reading that. Poor guy. How to Murder Your Husband writer sentenced for murdering husband. But yeah, who would have thought a writer of How to Murder Your Husband?
Fork found in kitchen, by the way. Fork found in kitchen.
Actually murder their husband. Angry monkey throws poop at girl doing a TikTok dance. And if I do it, it's illegal. Double standards. A priest farts in the middle of mass and says it was the Holy Spirit. Man in homemade tank destroys small town. Helpless police have no way to stop him. I can just imagine some old 70-year-old man in the tank just destroying this poor village. Rather than arresting this guy, make him do some fucking cool shit.